After sleeping with all the Chads and Tyrones in your 20s, you want to settle for a nice guy in his prime. A guy you wouldn't give a chance to when you were in your own prime. And you want to know where all the good men are. Well, nowhere near you. Many women believe they can freely date multiple men, engage in casual encounters, and accumulate a high number of partners, all with the expectation of eventually settling down with a good guy. They seek a knight in shining armor who will be there for them when they are approaching a certain age. In the past, this strategy often worked seamlessly, leaving the men they ultimately chose feeling disheartened and inadequate because their partners frequently compared their bedroom performance to their past experiences. These men live with the haunting notion that they will never measure up. Some even face divorce, financial losses, and are left as mere shadows of their former selves for the remainder of their miserable lives. The aim of this channel is to disrupt this cycle of suffering. If she wants to settle down, we won't permit it. Plain and simple. Should nice guys accept women who previously chose bad boys over them, experienced heartbreak, and now seek nice guys? In one straightforward answer, no. Why? Well, consider this carefully. When most nice guys are interested in a woman, these women are typically in the prime of their lives. They are young, attractive, and full of vitality. However, these women invest all of these qualities, their best years, in bad boys and Chads who only play with their hearts and never commit to them. These women are content with this arrangement. Meanwhile, as a good guy, you were rejected, overlooked, and simply observed as these women devoted all their attention and affection to these bad boys. You watched them have all the fun, while you felt like someone stranded in the middle of the Sahara, dying of thirst. During their best years, they never cared about you or thought of you. You were nothing more than a disposable tool to them, a mere afterthought. Now that those bad boys have had their fun and left her in a broken state, she suddenly thinks she can turn to you. Spare me the nonsense. When she was in her prime, she didn't give you the time of day, ignored your existence, rejected your advances, and treated you like trash. But now, in her lowest moments, she expects you to be her savior. Seriously, just take a moment to reflect. A girl who was overweight and overlooked by attractive guys suddenly sheds the pounds and becomes desirable. Those same guys who dismissed her before now come crawling back, and guess what? She shuts them down, choosing instead to cozy up to new guys. Why should you entertain someone who scorned you in the past, only seeking you out now that they're in pieces? Don't subject yourself to that. You deserve better than a woman who's shattered and probably not physically intact after being used and discarded by those bad boys she preferred over you. Giving a second chance to a woman like that. Think again. She had her shot and opted to toss you aside. You don't need to rescue her, she can go running to her bad boys for that. It's a harsh reality. But let's face it, many women aren't interested in nice guys unless they're in a bind. Like being left by their child's father. It's not a pretty truth, but it's there. They're into you only if it lines their pockets, or means you'll take care of her and her child. Many women often pursue relationships with so-called bad boys, only to experience mistreatment, heartbreak, and disappointment repeatedly throughout their lives. As they grow older and wiser, they begin to desire a good, stable partner. However, the problem is that they've categorized these good men as mere friends, and these men, weary of searching for love, have settled into bachelorhood. The few remaining good men may have difficulty trusting these women due to past experiences, leading to emotional withdrawal, or sometimes the women themselves initiate a relationship only to later choose the bad boy over the good one. Consequently, the good guys find themselves alone, harboring resentment towards women, while women lament their inability to find a decent man. Ladies, it's crucial to recognize that good men still exist. They are often found in the friend zone where you've placed them, or they've opted for a solitary life rather than dealing with the unpredictable nature of relationships. When women claim they want a nice guy, what they genuinely desire is a dependable partner, not a knight in shining armor. It's a good thing they're not in the business of rescuing damsels in distress. Where nice guys falter is in their perceived lack of self-respect. They may sacrifice their own well-being and boundaries in pursuit of societal approval, which doesn't make them genuinely nice or suitable for relationships. However, where they do succeed is in having enough self-respect to establish and maintain boundaries, without compromising those boundaries for the sake of social validation. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you can be the first to know when my new video drops. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.